It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the boys and the 49ers, next on Madden Football.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. Prescott looks to throw on first. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 74 yards. And the Cowboys on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Thomas. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. Prescott on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Good job.
Dak Prescott taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was all capped off by Dak Prescott, keeping it and taking it in on the touchdown run. Thomas. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. On 1st down, it's Mitchell. And he stopped immediately there. Brent Urban there to get him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Smith. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Smith. Forced out to his left. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. Lamb to return it. .21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now 21-0. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Thomas. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Back to throw, Smith. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk, and unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. On the return is Lamb. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Flush to his right. And some room to roam now. Pushes him aside at the 45. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott now. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to add on to their first half lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive. And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure. Crabtree has it, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Smith. And he will go down, a Cowboys sack. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. After the sack on 1st down, Smith. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And this one is right through. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So we have reached halftime here with a... All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The third quarter starts with a run by Gore. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. At the 24-yard line. Now Smith. And this will be incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at...
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away, and it's fielded at the 34. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Dak and the Cowboy offense heading back onto the field. And a trio of touchdown passes so far. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in by Cooper here. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're...
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Zerline good with a PAT, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Thomas. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now it's Smith. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Smith. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the side.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Randy Gregory able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
59 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Zeke with a shake and bake, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review, and this being inside 2 minutes.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. 5 plays there on that drive, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Drops this underneath. It's Mitchell. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory.